Second time today, yeah, and it's not the first time. I think I had it happen on the night that I got my PS5, you know, when I went off stream and said, hey, look, I'll get this set up and all that. I think it happened to me then when I did my test playthrough as well. Don't know what's causing it. Hopefully the more it happens, the more we can figure out why the game is crashing there. Oh, did it crash yesterday there too? See, I don't even remember. You guys remember better than me. I'm simply sitting here pressing the buttons and chilling. You guys know what's happening. Don't you trust me? I mean, I do. But I don't know if that's correct, you know? I don't know if that's the actual law. That he died in 1286. Since you could have chosen absolutely any number that might have sounded right. And I'd simply have to trust the yeah. You are correct about that. It might be right. It could be right. It sounds kind of familiar. Yo, what's up, Mega? What if that was going to be the run? Yeah. I mean, I was on a +10, so... He's a casual baby gamer and nobody cares about that run. That's what I think. +10? Embarrassing. Imagine you were a Naz about to beat me and his game crashed. That could actually happen. One day he could be on pace to beat me, and then the gate opens where Zarok comes out, and then instead of hearing the slamming, that rhythm, you know, of him slamming his footsteps, instead the game just crashes. It could happen to him. It probably will happen to him, because he loves to get Zarok crashes, man. Happens to him a lot. That could well be a thing that happens one day. Oh, you can stand on that rock there. That's kind of useful. You could use that to jump over a boulder. Can I... Stop? Hello? I think I've heard of that game, Badger. I gotta say, I've never played it. I'm sure there's lots of good games I've never played. Probably because he spends all his time playing the same game over and over, if you think about it. No, I actually have Crash Resurrection, but never during a run. Maybe once during a run. It happens in Graveyard, like you were saying, when you do the thing. If you kill those enemies that are in the rooms you're not supposed to be able to get to yet. And then you leave the area and come back, that's when it crashes. As soon as they come back into view, like... As soon as they're being rendered, then the game's like, yep, something's wrong. Make you want to quit for a good while? Maybe. Knowing me, though, I'd be straight up, all I'd do is switch game and I'd be back on it the next day, you know? Exactly, Hajama. Hajama's gone back to purple, eh? No more gold, Hajama. Toast time. Is this run that bad? How many times has it happened to me? What are we talking about here? The crash on Zarok, perhaps? Like the crash right before Zarok comes in? Because if that's your question, it has happened to me probably 20 times ever. But Naz has probably got it like 50 times. And I do think that's because he's doing something wrong. Like, obviously it's not easy to do everything right when it comes to handling the soldier despawn and all the precise ways you move about. Like, I always do the same things. He always does the same things, and maybe his things don't work out. Hence why he gets to crash a lot more. It's something you're doing, like, it's not random, it's to do with something that happens during that entire lair. Your whole session and lair. All the things you do, like the way you stand, whether you go in the fountain at certain points, all that kind of thing. I think that has an influence. We don't know exactly what causes it though. But I can say that it don't happen to me as much as it happens to him. You're waiting for the PS6 to run this? Yeah, I admittedly, it's a weird time to get a PS5 since the next console is going to be out in a couple years. But I'm not going to buy the next console, so whatever. Apparently the PS5 Slim's only been out since 2023, so it's been 2 years. So I'm probably picking it up at a good time. That must have been your question, Hajama. Glad to have answered it, Ben. Maybe he's just bad? I think you can only be bad if it's like you know how to avoid the crash and you're purposely not doing those things. Nobody really knows how to avoid it. Obviously, like, you're joking, and I get it. It's funny, yeah. But in serious terms, yeah. Maybe he is just bad. Maybe. We're being honest. Okay, there's an invisible wall on the left side there. I see it now. That's the first time I bumped into that. Never buy next gen on the release here, unless you're buying a PS4 to play COD Ghosts. I recommend you do that. If you ever happen to be in that situation where the PS4 is releasing and COD Ghosts is coming out as well, I recommend you do it. Yeah, that's right. Now you actually have to go back. Because it happened to me that one time when I was like, hold on, I'm missing an enemy for Chalice. And I went back and that's when it crashed. Re-released on PS6, I would buy it. If all the old CODs came back on a new console, if they were all re-released and maybe made HD even more, whatever, and there was no skill-based matchmaking, it was straight up the original games and they were all playable on a modern console, I would buy and play that, yeah. Absolutely. I'd be one of the first to buy that. It'd be like me on February 2013 when Old School RuneScape came out. I was one of the first to log in. I was already there, you know? I pressed the wrong buttons there. No, the scam. The scam, guys. What do we do about this? One in the chamber on Black Ops 1? Yeah, man. Level 1, you're getting your COD points. Why does this happen to me? Is it because he's never practiced this in his life? Maybe. I think what you gotta do is, when you do the 2 back steps, don't do like step, step. Do step, step, you know? You've gotta wait, you've gotta do a back step and then wait for him to stop moving before you do the next one. If you try and do 2 steps when he's not even already done the first one, he's not gonna move a reliable amount of tiles, so to speak. The distance he's traveling is going to be weird. I'm trying to do it too fast, that's the problem. Basically the summary of the problem. If you said, okay, look, I'll gift you a sub if you can hit that right then, I would take my time to do it, right? And I would guarantee that I could get it. I wouldn't make a mistake. It's the time pressure that's causing the problems. Has he gone the wrong way? Yeah, he did, but he came back, that's fine. Oh, we got the... You see what happened there. You've seen me playing this game the last week or so, you know what happened there. You'd be all over that. Everyone would. Like, it'd be the most popular selling thing ever. Like a classic COD collection with all of the games. Straight up MW2, BO1, MW3, BO2, Ghosts. I'd probably stop there. You best include Ghosts, JX. You best do that. I'd play that. I'd buy that. I'd pay a lot of money for that. To relive those old days, you know? That would be a fun time for all. Oh, what is he doing? He didn't hit the chest. That's the problem. No way, he just got revived into the chest and it touched the chest in midair. That shouldn't be a thing that can happen. That's crazy. Good thing it didn't kill me again. Now we gotta pick up a vial here because I'm gonna probably be low HP. There is likely a set of maneuvers you can do here. Look at this, look at this. Go. Easy. If you do this in a certain way, you can probably bait the enemies to spawn in a certain spot. Or not in the spawn in a certain spot, but basically they won't be on you. So you can do the skip freely. Yeah, that flag right there is not solid, so you don't have to worry about bumping into that. That means you can shortcut there a bit better. Balls of the ocean, you fell in the water, you are dead. It's always true. It doesn't matter what game you're playing, you fall in the water, man. You'd be willing to play £100 plus? Same. I know, Mega, like, you think so. It maybe would have done it on PS4, but now that we're a PS5 gamer and we've got the smooth experience, it simply won't. Game's no longer scamming. I paid to win, so to speak. I paid to not drown in the water. Yeah, I took my time there, made sure I got it. No point rushing it and dying, that doesn't get us anywhere. That gets us back to the crypt and that's it. Wow, okay, sure. Okay. I was fully prepared to die right there, but yeah. I'll take that as well. There is an Astral. In fact, like, this game is kind of not really played. It's like... the world record's not crazy optimized. There wasn't even... like, if I asked guys, like, what's the difference between PS4 and PS5? Should I get a PS5? There's not a clear answer, you know? It's kind of uncharted territory. Like Crash said, the loads are the same, but they're not, you know? The more you look into it, you realize that they're not the same. So he's going all in with the experimentation. And obviously we've proven that PS4 can compete with PS5 and whatnot. Like, I got the record on PS4 pretty easily. And such. But if you actually want to not hate yourself while playing this game, then you got to buy a PS5. Those are the rules. Exactly, Niall, exactly. Like, you know when I turn on the 30 frames per second thing for the Moon Rune Smuggle, and then at the beginning of Time Device I do a single dash before I turn that off? You can see how laggy the game is. In those brief seconds, you can see how disgustingly laggy it is. And that's how I was playing since 2019 on this game, you know? Now, here we go again. Come on, focus up. See, it's easy. If you take like one more second to think, okay, this is how you do it. Remember what you got to do, instead of being like, yeah, I know how to do this, and then you blow it all up and the run's over. That's the difference, man. What PS5 games are there that are worth buying? Call of Duty Ghosts. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and then MediEvil Remake and Resurrection. And also you can get MediEvil 1 and 2 on here as well. Klonoa 2. You know, the Klonoa remakes. Klonoa 2 is good on the remake. It's a fun time. What else? That Astro Bot game is pretty fun. Can't lie, the Astro Bot game is kind of fun, whatever you call that game. Astro's Playroom. That's pretty fun. That might be like the newest game I've played. You know what I mean? The other newest game I played that's not a remake is probably like 10 years old at this point. My first ever PS5 game. And first ever PS4 game, I guess. Like, the only other PS4 games I've played are COD games. Or remakes, you know? Don't get carried away here. Okay. GTA 6? I've never been a GTA guy. I don't see the appeal. You know, some guy in chat the other day, I don't remember who it was, but he was saying, I don't like all these modern games that are like... they're just movies, like, it's all cutscenes, you don't even get to play anything. For me, that's what Grand Theft Auto is. It's straight up... it's like a game that mimics real life, and it's like, what's the point of this? You're being cringe. If you want to play real life, go outside, you know? That's what GTA's for. That's who it appeals to. Oh, I almost fell in, guys. Focus up, hold on, hold on. I think because there's nothing to do. Hold on, hold on. Okay, okay. Guys, okay. He's going. In my view, there's nothing to do in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that may be a silly view, like maybe he doesn't even know what he's talking about. And he's never actually played the games too much. Since like PS2. But that's always been my impression. Should we do it, guys? Should we just not heal? Should we just simply not heal? Thoughts? I hope he's holding the shield out. I hope he is. Oh no, I'm not getting any extra hits, damn it. I'm getting the standard amounts of hits like a pleb. Alright, don't forget about that, you know. Don't walk the skeletons in front of the cannon when he's about to shoot it. One more. Keep the HP up, man. Come on. Alright, we did walk the skeletons in front, but I got very lucky. I got very, very lucky. Still cool. And we've got like the same amount of HP we would normally have, even if we had healed up, so that's all fine with me. Yeah, he does go in the middle, but it is rare, yeah. You can't do in life what you can do in GTA, true. You could, but it would be the last thing you did, yeah. True. True. Alright guys, we're gonna heal in the fountain. One day we'll get the run where you don't even have to go to the fountain. Well then, lads. You know what it all comes down to. It comes down to the new trick. The new trick, which he's got to think about. How do you do that? Do I do the back steps before or after I turn on 30 frames per second? I don't remember. I mean, I've already done it once today. I should know. I should know the answer. I think all I got to do is do the back steps like... Forget about the 30 frames per second thing, turn that on after, but do them exactly like you do it for the Star Room Smuggle. You know, focus on actually doing 2 steps separately. Trust it. Oh no. Well, he didn't backstep enough. He trusted it, but he got scammed. And that tells me that we are losing quite a bit of time. Don't know how much it costs you per attempt. Probably a fair bit. If we get it second try, then we could still PD. That's it, that's it. That is 100% the position, come on. There we go, see? See? Alright, what's the casualties? Who's died? What's the status? Failing the skip costs you... 42 seconds. Alright. I see how it is, yeah. You've already got to get that first try then. That's pretty huge to fail. See that lag right there? Interesting fact, I'll talk about it later when I get the chance. He does not have the chance right now. Damn it, got some stupid bounce. No. No, what are you doing? Stop this. Hand position, come on. Oh wait, I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna do something stupid. I knew I had a copper shield on, so that might back us up here a little bit. Maybe. I keep falling down here, don't I? Oh, that could have hit me off. Wow. Alright, so health status. Health status. If I heal up 2 bottles, I can go into lair with that. I can do that only if I don't take any more hits. If I take more hits, I should probably heal up twice. Yeah, I know. forget to fall. Bear's PS3 is dying. Barry ordered a new PS3 and is still crying about the one that's dying. It's crazy. Oh, I arrived today, Barry. You haven't tested it yet? That's how you know you're a true gamer. Haven't even tested it yet. Girl gamer. I really wouldn't think it was dead. Like I was telling you. Like I was saying. I guarantee it will be in a better state than yours is. There won't be rice inside it for a start. Another is back. What's up, man? Welcome back. You tuning into possibly another world record? Did we find a new skip? Nah. I'm just a pro. It's as simple as it is, you know? It's that simple. Alright, we did not get a perfect time device, so we're losing a couple seconds. Thank you, I like for the good luck, man. Here we go, then his lair. I am losing a couple seconds. But I think we got this. Maybe we got this. Yeah, we hit the moon rune smuggle. The ghost ship, you know, time device, whatever you call that. We hit that. Unfortunately, second try, we lost 42 seconds on that. Okay, we're going in with kind of low HP. Bit concerning, he's gonna have to play well. Gonna have to make sure he doesn't die. And you know this final boss is crazy. So going in with one less life bottle's a rough idea, rough suggestion, you know. Probably not the best idea. Damn, I didn't get good healing out of that invincibility. Alright. That's the HP we're getting. Going in. Also, auto splitter. Let's see if this works again for a second time. It does. Nice, didn't hit me, that's great. Where's Fur Guy? Where is he? Where is he? Scammer. I think when a new phase starts, you really gotta be on the lookout for where the next guys are spawning. Like, you wanna pull back and have a look. Try to figure out before you do anything. That way you're not looking for them. You got a kind of vague idea where they're gonna be. You decide your next move, you know. It's like here, I don't know where any of them are, so they must be on this side. I don't know if that guy died or not. I hope he died. Come on, speed it up then. That might be wasted healing, that's unfortunate. Great kills, keep them coming. Is that it? Oh, look at that 5 kill. That's crazy. Straight up got it. Bardock, what are you doing? Come back here. You can't do that. That's cheating, man. That is cheating. Coming in, Zarok. Alright, we're on a +0. It all depends on me getting the perfect Zarok then. Coming in. Coming in. I got full HP, so we're chilling. We are indeed chilling. Great hit right there. Oh, I wasn't ready for that one. Focus up then. See how I only got like 200 damage instead of 500 that I got the first time. 2. Ah, he's going vulnerable now. Oh, that's not too good. What do we do about this? Got a bit of a situation. One more. Why the green scam attack, man? It's unfortunate. There we go. Okay, we're only getting to 600 before the second phase. That might not be good enough. We'll see. Theoretically, it takes 5 more cycles on this to get him. Missing a couple hits there. Still 3 more cycles. One more. Oh, I don't. Can we do it? I think we can do it, guys. Is it gonna be sub 33? Nah, I don't think so. No chance, right? Not quite, but there we go. 33.02. So the difference between me getting a 32 and a 33 was 1 club hit that we missed on the Zarok first phase. Guys, there it is. What is that? I'm losing track of how many records we're getting, man. 2 records yesterday, 2 records today. That's our 4th world record. Sure. Well, we just lost a minute in time device, so this is telling me that I can probably 31. That's what it's telling me. Yo, what's up, Nick Castelos? Welcome, man. What's up? Thank you for the GG. He's done it once again, he's done it again. He has done it again. Thank you, Owen, as well, man. Thank you, Owen. Exactly, I like destroyed him again. Thank you, Green Cash. What's up, Green Cash? Hajama, thank you, man. Yet another world record. He simply can't stop getting them. I'm going to be spamming these uploads, man. We're truly going to be spamming the uploads. I didn't expect that run to come back, actually. I really didn't. Yo, what's up, Pickle Warrior? Thank you, man. Welcome back, man. Hope it was good with you, man. Appreciate that, man. Yep, he's done it again. That's 4 world records. We lost a minute. Pretty obviously lost a minute in time device. You can see that right there on the numbers. So that would have been a 32.02. A couple more seconds. It's a 31. And if we're already getting 31s after running this game for like a week, what does that tell you? That tells you with some more optimization, probably we can get it down to 30.59. Wait, no. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we can get a 31.59 pretty comfortably at the moment. Theoretically, we can get 30.59, and then we've only got to get together a couple more seconds, you know, an extra minute to actually get a sub 30. It isn't too unbelievable. If you consider I've only been playing this for a week and things are not exactly perfected down to the precise movements and all that kind of stuff. Tells me I'm a gamer with a capital G. Yeah, true. You're changing your username to another NKR record. Yeah, new username, guys. Thank you, Sergi. What's up, Sergi? Welcome back again. Spam gaming, yeah, you simply keep spamming the world records. I do think you can get sub 30, Barry. I really do think so. If we're getting times this good after running it for a week, imagine where we'd be after 6,000 more attempts. He is unstoppable, I like, yep. He's got the 25 kill streak. His unstoppable got stopped, it's over. It's over forever. It must be what I had for dinner, special field. Do you want to know what I had to eat before doing this run? You've got one guess. One singular guess. He went down to the crypt and he jumped across the lava, if you know what I'm saying. And that too, Barry, yeah. And that too. You know, he's a true medieval gamer. Whole roast? No, we had the drumsticks, silly. We were drumstick gaming, that's what we were doing, that's the joke. He's not making it up, by the way. Guys, we're not done yet, though. It's only 8:50 PM. There's still like 3 hours left of the day. We could probably get a few more world records in, thoughts? You know? I thought you might know. Also, guys, leave a comment if you're seeing this on YouTube. Let me know, did this video, this world record run right here, did it look better than any of the other ones? Did it look nicer? Was there less pixelation? Let me know. Does it look more HD than usual? Would love to know about that. And of course, back to this run, you know. Big mistakes, still smashing the record, there's a way to go. Next goal is obviously 32, then after that it's a 31, and then we'll see if we can keep going. We'll see if that's even possible. It's very early days, and if we're doing this in the early days, I think it could be real. We could actually get a 29-minute time. Which would completely blow Crash away, I'm sure. He had the 36 world record, and I've already destroyed it in just a week. We'll see how far we can push this. See if we can get him to come back and try and compete with me. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you live on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you stop by.